Yes, we are live. Hello. How's everybody doing? Today is the 23rd day of Pisces season. We have 6 days left of the season. Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. 6 days left of the season. How are we feeling about it? Normally what happens towards the end of the season is the ramp up is like we're ramping up towards the finale. Another way to put it is like when a horse gets close to the stable, it starts to run. So the energy gets really intense towards the end of the moment. So this is the last 6 days of the end of the moment. Today on our exploration of the planets with the signs with Pisces, we are at Libra and Pisces. So if we're looking at the house system, you have the circle, then you have the horizon, and over here is your ascendant, your rising, and then on the other side is, this will be different for the mirroring of these two moments, but on one side you have the rising, and then on the other side you have the opposite of rising. And everything below that, below the horizon line, signs houses 1 through 6, Aries through Virgo, is personality moments. And everything above that, signs houses 7 through 12, Libra through Pisces, is above the horizon, aka visible. So all of the explorations that we've done so far has been personality moments. And then Libra is when we start to dance with the public, where we start to be seen, where we start to be visible. And here's a fun thing about Libra. Libra is relationships, right? Anywhere from the romance to the professional to the friend, it's partnerships, relationships, connections. And it's depicted as the scales. So you're riding the balance between individuality and how you dance with someone else in a relationship type of way. That can be romantic, friend, or personal, partner, work moment, right? And I think the way that Libra and Pisces marriage together is kind of a dialogue of the throuple. It's kind of like your identity plus spirit plus the other person. How do the two of you together figure things out within the spirituality, the harmoniousness of it all? I think that's where the Pisces and the Libra go. And the big importance of Libra is scales. Is balance, is finding the balance between the two energies that you're trying to understand. And the plight of Libra is say, oh, I found balance, great, I'm done. And that is where you say, no. You will never be done balancing. You will never be done balancing these energies. The second that you learn something more about A, it changes how you affect B and how you relate to B and how you engage with B. And I think if we're talking about balance, then it's the balance of the divine with the ego. It's the balance of the conscious with the subconscious. It's the balance of how do you dance with spirit? How do you balance your day-to-day life with your spiritual practice? And it's a lot. It's a lot. It's overwhelming. There are many different ways to do it, and it is very intrinsic to how you feel. It is very intrinsic to what you need. How my mom finds spirit is not how I'm going to find spirit. Okay, the two cards that just jumped out. First of all, I feel like I have to sneeze again. Second of all, this is the two cards that just jumped out are the Mother of Swords upside down and the Moon upside down. Now, today's the new moon in Pisces, so we're going to talk about that. But also, in regards to balance, we need to understand that there's a difference between okay. Why this jumped out is because judging what we find in our moon realm. Judgment, moon, connection to our core, connection to reverence, connection to our past lives, connection to femininity, connection to receiving, connection to reflection, community, the container in which you commune, the container in which you breathe, the container in which you talk to people and understand life and air energy, travel. What container are you placing within a space for you to express your moon? Ooh, that's fun. Take that for what it is. It just leapt out, so here we are. What I was gonna ask was how do we how can we understand balance some more? And if this is if these just leapt out at us, then we can understand balance by not judging our soul, not judging our intuition, not judging our reverence, not judging our connection to the moon, not judging our cycle with the moon. So, great segue. Speaking of the new moon, I did a Pisces. I did a Patreon video today. Consulted all of the tarot and briefly talked about the astrology of it. I mean, we can't even say I talked about the astrology of it. I showed the astrology. If you want to go check that out, it was a beautiful, beautiful exploration. I have no money amount on my Patreon, so you could literally join for $1 a month. Boom, boom. Sensible Paul, the link for that is in my Instagram. I've also posted some things on my Facebook page if you're there. Oh, hello, fiance. Hello, Bri. So go check out Patreon if you want. My fiance is working. How are you able to watch this? You guys, I am literally going to scream. Here's the energy from the new moon. Here's the energy from this new moon reading. All of these cards came up except for this one in the reading that I did earlier. Here we are again with the Ace of Pentacles. How many times is this? This has literally come up in every single reading. I am furiously excited about this. Alex says on a break, not wasting company time. Heart of the matter is flying away. Flying away, flying away, flying away from the darkness of your creative realm. The moment of creative projections onto you. Flying away in your individuality. You are done cocooning and it is time to fly. A moth was in my first reading with you at New World Stages. Oh, that's funny. Yep, that's correct. So we are flying. We are taking flight with the energy of this new moon. Now, here's the fun thing about Pisces. We have so much in Pisces. We have the moon in Pisces, we have the sun in Pisces, we have Neptune in Pisces, we have Venus in Pisces. This is an importance of dreams, of values, of money, of new beginnings, of opportunity. Focus. We've been told to focus, says the sun, for 23 days on what the energy of Pisces can bring for you, of how you dance with the energy of Pisces, how you as Scorpio, you as Capricorn, can learn from Pisces harmony, dreams, feelings. You've been given this opportunity all month to figure out, I am an Aquarius, therefore I dance with Pisces in this way, because this is the way that the energy is right now. How I am feeling about this energy is how I dance with it. All you have to do is ask yourself in order to know how you dance with Pisces. So this says, new moon, you have a chance to say, the new moon is the most microscopic of emotions, the most microscopic of feelings. And what came through today was the most void of emotional attachments. You have an opportunity to plant something new in an emotionally pure way. That is what this new moon is saying to us. We have an opportunity to feed, to water what was planted, because this has come up since January. We have an opportunity to water what has been planted 3 months ago in a beautifully pure, correct, spiritual way. How do I do that? Well, how have you been dancing with spirit? What have you been doing for the past 23 days that has been rooting you in some sense of spirit? What song have you been listening to? What connections have you been having with other people? What has been intuitive about your existence within the last 23 days? Lean into that. Do more of that for this new moon. More of what has been working in the last 23 days. Do more of that. You've been really hooked on a song. Gotta go back to work. Love you. See you tonight. Wi-Fi for the apartment is on the back of the white modem. Thank you, Alex. Enjoy. The Wi-Fi password is on the back of the white modem. We have some friends staying. So this is... The reason why this card keeps coming up is because there's energy of freshness. COVID did a doodle. COVID did a doodle diddle. And so now is the time for us to plant new beginnings. Now is the time for us to lean into a fresh way of existing, a fresh way of breathing, a fresh way of kickball changing through whatever we were doing. And if we've done our due diligence, then we say, I learned the lessons from COVID, so now I'm ready to water this correct seed. Now I'm ready to water something new, something different. And because all the Pisces-ness is saying, what did you learn? Now it's saying, plant that, root that, seed that, conceive that. It's going to be fresh. The Fool. You may be called a fool. You may be called foolish. You may feel foolish. But what you're starting is going to be so beautiful. What you're starting is going to be so adventurous. So stop resisting it. And the thoughts that you've been having that have been stopping you from actually acting are exactly that. They are preventing you from action. So get past those. Stop letting your fear prevent you from actually understanding what this is. Stop letting your fear prevent you from actually flying away. Stop letting your fear keep you in the space of confusion regarding your creativity. Your thoughts are what is stopping you from actually succeeding. Your thoughts are what are stopping you from actually feeling like you are moving again. Now is not the time for your friends to answer the things that you have questions about. Now is the time for you to do a boop boop meditation on your own. Meditate however you meditate. Meditate whatever you feel called to meditate. Do something new. There's a freshness of which this new moon wants to be ritualized. It feels like all of your past rituals that you've done with new moons, they're not gonna do it today. Or whenever you decide to put energy towards the ritualization of this new moon. It feels like this new moon wants to be done with spirit. And it wants to be done in a spiritual way that spirit tells you how to do it, and then you do it that way. That's what it feels like. So when spirit actually tells you how it wants to be danced with for this new moon, how it wants to be ritualized for this new moon, don't judge it. You'll find the answer in your moon realm, in your reverent realm, in your intuitive realm. And again, what is intuition? Intuition is the voice in which we know to do something that is reverent, that is rooted in love, that is rooted in a depth. Your conscious is a memory. And your intuition is never coming through in the vein of anxiety or fear. Your intuition is always coming through with purity, and then your conscious applies the attachment of fear or anxiety to what is heard. So if you have the download and then you get scared by it, if you have the thought to do something and then you get scared by it, that is you having an intuitive thought that is then judged by your conscious. So, open up your portal, get into your cute space, whatever that is for you, and ask the question, how do I want to dance with this new moon? And then do that. What if nothing comes up? Great, nothing came up. All you're doing is watering an energy, so probably nothing will come up. But if nothing comes up, does that mean did I do it wrong? No. No. Full moon is when we understand the glory of what we planted. New moon is when we plant things and we don't know what they will become. A new moon is not a rerooting of a tree. You're not like moving a tree to a new pot. A new moon is when you plant the seed in the soil and you water the pot with the known seed in it. And then months later it grows. Sometimes years later it surfaces. If this keeps coming up since January, then that means that what we're planting needs a long time to root. So keep watering it. Water it with love. Water it with music. Water it with reverence, says Pisces. Hello, darling. I cannot wait to hear about how you ritual. I cannot wait to hear about how your new moon meditation goes. Let me know. Comment below. And if you want help, I'm here. We can do a reading if we want to know, if we want to identify what this actually is for you. Okay. Also, go to the Patreon, sign up for $1 a month, and enjoy the full exploration of the new moon today, because it was a beautiful reading. Oh my god. Go enjoy the rest of your evenings, and I'll see you tomorrow for an exploration of Scorpio and Pisces. Ooh, we go to the next water sign. Yeah, we're so close. Boom, boom. I love you all. I will see you later. Bye. Dee 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 dee. Boop boop. Bum bum.